Brady shows up.
Yes.
What happened that you can recall when Brady shows up? Because this is what year? Trying to do in my head here. Year 9 for you, right? Pretty much when Brady shows up in 2020.
Yes,
it's year 9 for you.
Yeah, year 9.
And you've been through 9 years of kind of wondering where the consistency is going to come from, where the ring might be coming from. You're staring at maybe year 10 around the corner and what's going to happen. And then how'd you find out Brady was coming?
Honestly, at the exit meetings, talking to Coach B.A., you have a one-on-one with the head coach, and I just remember him saying, we gonna get somebody in here for you to, get us over the hump. Previous year, the previous we was 7-9 that year. We had a solid defense, and offensively, I think we wasn't sure what was gonna happen with Jameis and stuff like that. So I just remember in the exit me, he was saying like, if we don't get Jameis back, we gonna bring in somebody in who gonna get us over the hump and get us to the Super Bowl. And he was like, it might be. Literally said it might be the GOAT. I'm like, what you mean it might be the GOAT? And he's like, it might be, 12. I'm like, nah, whatever. I ain't read about that, whatever. And then, like, later on in the offseason, you just kept hearing the things coming out, the rumors popping up. And I remember the breaking news was on ESPN, and I just remember I was laying on the couch literally watching, I like watching the Get Up and stuff like that. So watching it, and then I seen the breaking news, and it was like, I literally, like, got up and like, what? Tom Brady signs with, plans on agreed terms with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm like, I didn't believe it. I thought, it's live. And I'm like, I'm still not really believing it.
Is it April 1st? Like, is that when you're sitting there
one of those moments. And then I remember I got a call from Jason Light, and he let me know that it was true. And, and then he was like, Tom want to have a conversation with you, talk with you, whatever. And that's when I knew it was real, for real, when I actually had a conversation with Tom.
What was that like?
It was cool, man. It was just like, dang, he wanted to talk to me. Like, why he want to talk to me? It's like, this is Tom Brady. Like, I should be wanting to reach out to him. And he called and he was like, man, I'm glad to finally, be on the team with you, and getting tired of playing you and this, et cetera, and finally get a chance to play with you, and I want you guys to welcome me in the locker room with open arms. And he did mention that, like, this is you guys' locker room, and I'm coming in and I'm just want to fit right in and just try to, like, win football games with you guys. And then he went to going on and saying, like, don't treat me no different. I know you guys competitors, so just, I'm gonna compete with you guys as well. So let's just have fun. Let's win football games. And from that point on, I knew it was on.
And then what was it like Super Bowl Sunday?
Super Bowl Sunday.
In your own building.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously there's cardboard cutouts in the stands around some other first responders who were in the stands, because this was in the full height of COVID-19 and all the rules that were being put down.
Right.
So.
I just remember, the build up from it, throughout the whole playoff run, we practicing and we seeing, like, them setting up the Super Bowl stuff at the stadium. It's like, we got to get there. Like, we got to get there. And then when it finally happened, at the actual game day, we walking in the stadium and all the lights are very bright. And it was like, we like, dang, like, why is not this for our regular home game and stuff like that? So everything was just different. The grass was better, and you kind of like feeling it. Everything was different, and just walking through the tunnel, you see the lights are brighter, and it's just like when you walk on the field, it was just an amazing feeling, man. Like, that's the feeling everybody who plays football want to be a part of. just playing on Super Bowl Sunday and actually winning it in your home stadium, and just, and to piggyback what you said about Tom, it's just I just remember, like, Tom didn't talk all season, and
What do you mean he didn't talk all season?
Like, pregame speeches and stuff like that.
He did not.
Nah, not all season. And then he was in the locker room getting ready to come out. What better guy not to have speak was Tom. He came in the middle, and just the stuff that he said just kind of like fired everybody up, and it gave us all a ton of confidence. Just like moments like this will never be forgotten if you win this game. You going down in history. Your last name will be remembered forever. You win this game. Your family will be remembered forever. And, like, just the battle you went with those guys, like teammates, you have this personal connection, personal bond for the rest of your life. And when you think about it, you build brotherhood with guys, and that's stuff that you want to be, we want to be a part of with those guys. So, and just think about it, it's one of the reasons why I'm here, supporting Tom, because, I had that brotherhood with him, winning the Super Bowl with him. So stuff like that, that's what you kind of like, live for and you play the game for.
So he didn't speak before the game
No.
to you or your teammates in a huddle or anything like that.
Right.
Until the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Not even in Green Bay before you went out to Green Bay for the NFC Championship game?
Not that I remember, no.
Okay. I mean, and so he saved it for the Super Bowl?
Save it for the Super Bowl.
Come on, man.
Yeah, save it for the Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm getting goosebumps now, like secondhand.
I mean, of all the guys, though, to also say, listen, I'm going to choose this moment to speak, and then be able to have his words carry weight. Honestly, there's only one guy in the history of the game. It's Brady. And going into that game, I imagine the sense was go run Mahomes and make him run for his life. Right. That was the general sense going into that game.
The general sense of that game was just don't let him beat us. Just try to do as much as we can to. Try to make them one-dimensional as much as possible, and not get beat over the top because earlier that season, they kind of killed us. Earlier that season.
Well, yeah, that's the kind of crazy thing too, Lavonte, is that was, if I'm not mistaken, the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend. I think Hill had like 200 yards in the first quarter or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you didn't lose a game the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That was the last game you lost that year.
It was
that game.
It was, actually, because we had the bye week the next week.
Right.
And speaking of that, I was going to bring this up too. I remember walking in the hallway and, running to Tom. He just basically asking me, how we feel, how's the morale of everybody, whatever. I'm like, we good with this? And he was like, okay, that's good, because we knew I don't want to lose another game.
He said that.
He said that.
In the bye week.
Yeah.
After losing to the Chiefs.
Yeah, he said that.
And what did you think of after he said that?
Oh, well, that's all I was telling him. I believe him. I'm with you. We're not going to lose another game, Tom. So
and then you didn't.
We didn't. Yeah.
And then, because I remember our pregame show, we were there on NFL Network, and I'll be straight up with you. Yeah. Michael Irvin was the only one on the panel who picked the Bucs to win it.
Yeah.
And his thought wasn't just, the way that you guys were playing or Brady. He said, there's no way you can lose on your home field at the Super Bowl.
Right.
That you can never allow another team to come on your stadium, on your turf, in this game, that you and your team, if you lost it, you would never look at your home field the same way again.
Right. I didn't think of it like that.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah, not like that.
Because that's what he said. And
I just thought about the moment, like what would it be, the impact it would have on the guys if we did like win a Super Bowl in our home stadium.
You went a little more positively.
Yeah, I was more positive.
That's
about
good.
It.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.